high-profile person gets accused of a crime, and they take it, and it gets taken to court, and they win, and the Parliament has to take a second look at the bill. And it may be that several cases will start going to court, and people will be winning them. They won't be getting convicted. And it might be that we have something that resembles the law that they brought in for the football, which was the Offensive Behaviour at Football and Threatening Communications Scotland Act 2012, which they actually had to repeal. The Scottish Parliament had to repeal it because it was unworkable. So that's a possibility. We could be looking at the law being repealed. The other possibility, perhaps more likely, is that they'll keep it on the books, but they will amend it. And they'll amend it with far stronger freedom of speech defences. Because while there are defences in the document, in the Act, which we looked at last week, they're not watertight. Especially they're not watertight around the sexual orientation, transgender rights points of view. And indeed, I was reading this article by Joanne Cherry, Women Have Every Right to be Concerned About Hate Crime Act. And this appeared in The National on the 22nd of March. And she said that they had put forward suggestions for watertight defences on this particular issue, upon the women's rights issues. And they had not been accepted. One of the defences that she had wanted was a defence that read, quote, "Behaviour or material is not to be taken to be threatening or abusive solely on the basis that it involves or includes discussion or criticism of matters relating to transgender identity," close quote. The amendment was drafted, but when I tweeted my support for it, I was accused of transphobia. Nicola Sturgeon tweeted her now infamous broom cupboard broadcast. I was sacked from my position on the SNP front bench, and the amendment was ditched in what I can only describe as an atmosphere of hysteria. Well, it's very possible, and we do have to hope that either the bill is repealed, or after one or two prominent court cases, which are won by the free speech advocates, very possibly they might change the bill to amend elements of it to make freedom of speech much stronger in the bill, to make much stronger freedom of speech defences. However, it is the Scottish executive, it is the SNP that we're talking about, so we can't be guaranteed of that. But I think one thing we can be guaranteed of is it's going to become a massive headache for Humza Yousaf